Yeah, I just wanted to document my new life bulb pool light system that I just got set up. It's not totally installed yet, but just thought this video might help some people initially. Um, Hurricane Helene took out a lot of my pool and had to do a lot of repairs, concrete. But ultimately, my old pool light wasn't working. It was the old 120 volt regular incandescent pool light. I looked at the just unplug. There are the LED lights that you can just screw into the same mount inside the niche, but that niche light, that actually enclosure, was the thing that was leaking, and it was 120 volts. With the new system, I said, I wanted something that was waterproof and was not 120 volts, and this new life bulb system is 24 volts. I bought this. One of the first challenges is it gives you a couple options for installation. So this is the guide here. So you can either put it right on the wall or you can put it in the niche. And my niche has this metal ring. And this was my first challenge, is which way do I do it on my pool? Since I had this old ring in the old niche, I didn't want to. I tried it, if I just put it on the pool with this bracket without using this mount, then it was way off. It was up and it wouldn't totally cover the niche. So the best route for at least my installation was using the existing ring, which is from the original pool light. And I do have a new gasket for this. And mounting it inside like this. So there's a little tab right here. You put it on this side of the tab. You adjust this little adjuster here. And then this is the main one screw that you can, once it's in the pool, if you want to pull it out, you can leave enough wire in the niche and take this screw out and pull it all the way up onto the deck. Of course, this is the ring. It has 10 bolts that go in the wall. So that was my big challenge, is which way do I want to do this? And this, so as you can see, they have these little tabs here where you can put a little extra wire around those. And once I cut it, I'll leave enough in the niche so that I can pull it up to the deck when I get it mounted. And so that's the way it looks like. It's not perfect, but it works. So the next part was, okay, how am I going to wire it? And the first thing I had to do was get the 120, the wiring for the 120 volt out of the conduit. So that's what I did. I pulled it and put a string in it. So when I do pull this in from the pool, I can use this fish tape or pull rope. And then, okay, so what I had here before electrically, this was my big challenge, was I had this here because it was just this was the 120 volt wiring was coming up to here to a combo switch, and this switch would turn the light on and off, and this was an active electric outlet for whatever you want to do. So this was always active. This was switched to turn the pool light on and off. So I couldn't use this anymore, and I had to find something that had enough room to pull the wiring up and splice it, and also wire up. I wanted to have the same functionality where I can turn the transformer on and off from the switch. So that's what this is right here. Then the challenge was, okay, I have very limited space here for wiring. Of course, I've got the breaker box. I have an electronic pool timer. This is a Wion, so everything is Wi-Fi. You control it. You just turn it on and control your pool stuff. Then on the other side of here, I have a Circu pool salt generator system. So I have very limited space. So the only space to put this unit was right there. Then I had to figure out, this thing just had this breaker box had a metal plate here over it. So what I figured I'd do is just put a hole in the top, put flex conduit over top, run the wire. The wire comes down here, goes in and attaches to the switch. And then, of course, the other end goes the light. So this is the light wiring. Of course, I pulled it out here and put it through this top hole for now, just so I could splice it here and test the light. And everything worked. Again, the challenge was just trying to figure out what kind of box am I going to use. Had to have a box with enough holes, and what kind of conduit to use, and how to mount it in a very tight space. So with that overcome, I said, okay, I got it all right. I went ahead and wired it up. The old pool lights, you really shouldn't turn them on unless they're underwater, because they heat up. These new LEDs, they don't heat up, so you can do the testing outside of the water. So that's what I did. So right now the switch is on. I can take the system comes with a remote, and it comes with the app, which I can't show you, but the app looks like this, and the app works really, really good. But it does work. So there it is. You can change the colors with the remote any way you want. So it has all the functionality you want with the remote, plus you can control with this and the app. I like the app better, to tell you the truth, than using the remote, but it's nice if you don't have Wi-Fi for whatever reason, then you can use the remote. And my Wi-Fi is, you know, up in my house, and gives me plenty of coverage out here, because this is Wi-Fi. My pool timer is Wi-Fi, and this light is Wi-Fi. Everything works good. So let's turn this off. There. Or I could have used the switch here and turned it off. So that's pretty much it. The system, you know, you always wonder if the stuff is going to work when you have so many pieces and parts that you got to get connected right initially. So before I put the light in the pool, I sure as heck wanted to test it. So it tested fine, and so the next once I get the liner in the next couple days, I'll have it in the pool. I hope this helps anybody trying to decide whether they want one of these light bulbs. I got it on Amazon. Had a lot of really good reviews, and if something happens to it, I'll probably do a post on Amazon, just a review on Amazon. And if something happens, I can say if it worked, it didn't work, etc. So that's what I always like, the follow-up reviews after somebody gives it a good review and something happens later. And also review the support. I haven't needed any support, but from what I've read online, is the support is good, even though I personally can't tell you if it's good or bad other than what I read. All right, that's all I got.